Hi everyone, it is Lindsay and welcome to Rented Space Farmhouse. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely morning. I am going to be sanding back and restaining my indoor-outdoor wine table. Now this goes everywhere with us. We take it camping and everything. It's actually got, and I don't know if you can really see, there you go. It's got the little grooves for your wine glasses. So I like it when we go out camping because, or to the beach. It means we can put glasses in there and know that they're not going to fall over and get knocked. And then you still have room in the centre for a, fruit platter, cheese and bickies, whatever it is that you want to do. So I've had it for over a year. I bought it from one of our local florists in town, and the florist's husband, he makes them, and I went there and I actually bought one for my friend for her 40th, and I bought it for her, so that was fine, and I bought one that would suit her with the kids, and it was more of a beach style picnic one. They do a lot of camping as well, but they also do a lot of bushwalks and things, and I thought, well, at the end of it, a nice glass of wine or a cheese and bicky fruit platter, peanut butter, Nutella or fondue or something for the kids, But anyway, when they went in, he was actually saying, and I said, oh, you know what? I said, I'd love a round one. I said, I've got this round platter. And so he made me this one, and he was like, oh, how do you like it? And I said, oh, well, because he makes them and they come raw, and then you can sort of paint it how you want, or you can stain it the colour you want. However, because I bought one for, like I said, my friend's 40th, and then one of the girls at work, it was her 40th, so I bought her one as well, because I'd bought it when I was at work and then took it back at lunchtime, and she loved it, so when her birthday came, I bought her another one. And so when I went and got when I went in for the second one, and I said, I really still like that, would really like one, but I think I'd prefer round. And he goes, oh, let me see what I can do. And I said, okay. And he goes, do you want it, how would you like? And I said, oh, no, same as everyone else's, and I'll stain it the way I want. And he goes, oh, why, what are you looking at? And I said, well, to be honest, I'd probably do my legs flat black and then just stain the top of it. So when I got in to pick it up, he'd actually painted it flat black for me, and I thought that was just so nice of him. So, and it was his little way of saying thank you to me, because obviously this is the third one, but I'd probably sent about 8 people into that florist, and they'd sold a lot of them. So they actually have them on hand all the time now, where they only had 1 or 2 when I first went in. Now they have lots. So anyway, so I just sort of give it a quick clean, ready for, and I have already sort of given it a clean, don't get me wrong, but just a quick clean to make sure that there's not too much stuff on it. I've dusted down the legs, but I am going to sand it, so it's going to need another wipe over afterwards anyway. So I'm just going to use my handheld Ryobi with battery, and I have some of this leftover exterior varnish stain. We have a wooden front door, so we do that fairly regularly, and it's probably almost due to be done again anyway. But like I said, I have some of that, so I'll just do it the same colour. But it needs a bit of a sand back first. I've probably left it too long between using it, but because it's just been so cold and so wet, I knew it wouldn't really dry properly. So let's get going. Like I said, it didn't need too much of a sanding, it's still fairly new, so it's just really quick to take off the last of the old stain so that the new stain goes on nicely. So I'll just quickly do the edging. Now when you do sand wood too, you should actually follow the grain, so just if you've never sanded anything and you get something like this, do make sure you follow the grain. Now excuse my not proper sand pad. When I went in to go grab some more today, they didn't have any for the Ryobi. Apparently the people sold it Easter long weekend, so everyone went in and got their their sanding stuff. Now please excuse, you can hear the lawnmower. Like I said, it is the first proper sunny day in maybe 6 weeks. So, but you know, we've had them about 6-7 weeks apart. So the lawns around here, not just our property, but every property is absolutely insane, and some places are worse than others. So alrighty. So just get my cloth again, give everything a quick wipe over. These are one of my handmade unpaper towels. I love them, absolutely love them. Alright, so we'll give this a good shake. Take the plastic off the brush. Now, just a little trick, when you're knowing that you're going to be doing something with painting again, I keep those and then I'll put that back in there, and that'll just keep it damp while I'm waiting in between coats. A Ziploc bag or a sandwich bag, Glad Wrap does the same sort of thing, but it just keeps it moist so you don't have to clean it off and then start again at the other end. So I do know it is going to be quite a dark stain, but that's okay. I was actually thinking, normally when I do these jobs, when I'm not filming, I would have my earplugs in and I would be listening to Audible, you know, books, music, that kind of thing. I really do like listening to Audible though. I do it when I go for a walk before work of a morning as well. But being that I'm filming all these on my phone, it means that I can't actually do that. I think I'm going to have to invest in a camera. So here I'm just putting the stain on, and I'm trying to ensure that I make it as smooth and even as possible, making sure that I'm not putting too much stain on the brush and it's not dripping and causing issues. And then I will, once I've got it sort of all nice and neat on top, then I start on the edges and in those little holes. I've almost finished the first coat, so I will give it a good couple of hours in between before I do the second coat. It's funny, isn't it, how much better it already looks. Alright, so I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to let this dry and I'll come back and I'll show you after the second coat. See you soon. Hi, okay, so we're back and the first coat is all nice and dry. Now I did go and get a rag and I did do in between each of those, and I did underneath as well. I thought about it after I'd finished the last lot. I thought I'd better go do that. So that has now all dried. We're going to do it one more coat, just to make sure we've got it all. And then I'll give that a rub over with a scrap bit of cloth. Reason why I'm using the cloth is to ensure that it is a nice smooth finish. Again, no big clumps of stain, and also to ensure that I have really got into all those little edges and everything. Alright, done. Make sure I catch any drips. And give it a nice smooth finish. And voila, beautiful. Now I'm just going to leave this outside for another few hours, allow it to dry, and I have a nice stained top, and it will be good to go for another year or so before it'll need doing again. Possibly 6 months, depending on how much we take it camping. But okay, and that's it, all finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is something a little bit different, but it's still nice to do. So if you're outside and you're enjoying the sunshine, why not? So thank you very much from Lindsay at Rented Space in my rented farmhouse. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe so that you can to keep the channel going. Hit the notification button, and that way you will always know when new videos are released. And if you can share it and let your friends know, anyone who you think would also be interested in one of my videos, that would be great. I do have some more videos coming out with some potting up some more herbs in new pots. I've had to upplant a lily plant, an indoor lily, peace lily. So she has gone from 1 home to 3. She looks so much happier and healthier. So have a look at those, and thank you, and see you again soon. Bye.